Admittedly, I was going out of my way to act like an obnoxious maniac while I was exploring PlayStation Home. I struck up conversations with a few people and generally get the impression most people were doing what I was doing, which is just sort of running around, playing a few games, seeing what home is like, and what do you do from there? Like I said in part one, I'm not sure what their final vision is here. I think that when they bring more groups into it and make it larger so that you could meet more people with like interests, that way you could go to the Killzone 2 pub or something. That's the direction I'd like to see this take, because I think that would be kind of cool. They should also have an option to start a fight. Make this thing interesting. I spent some time at the shopping mall, which is actually pretty cool and also shows a lot of potential, but it's not really there yet. There's a number of stores where you can buy clothing items for yourself, or you can buy chairs and additional furniture and accessories for your apartment. Most of the items cost somewhere between 50 cents and a couple dollars. You can even buy a summer home. But what can you do there? And what can you do with these chairs? There must be a greater vision. And I'm waiting to see it. I'd like to put my trophies all over my apartment and invite people over for beers on my awesome new chairs that I've purchased, and play Ms. Pac-Man or Donkey Kong on an arcade machine or something, you know, and then being able to toss the chairs off the balcony later. That's what I'd like to see here. I imagine this is all double-edged sword, because you don't want people running around the shopping mall with flamethrowers while you actually have people there trying to converse and make friends. Or do you? I say give an option to make it open season. When you see somebody flirting with a girl by the side of the pond, that's when it's time to try to run them over with a golf cart. I know this is in its infancy, and I enjoyed my time in PlayStation Home running around trying to cause problems. I just would have preferred more options by which I could have caused problems. That's the main problem with Home. And you should check it out if you have a PlayStation 3. Maybe send them an email and say, look, we want a 1980s arcade hub. The bowling alley was fantastic, and I love the arcade machines, and that seemed to be the friendliest, coolest environment. When this thing gets bigger and they add in more places, more groups, more bars or pubs with like-minded people, when it's happy hour at the Yar's Revenge Inn with Theakston's Bitter on tap, even if it's virtual, that's when I'll start visiting Home, and that's when it will be worth more to me. Also, I think a mutually agreeable fighting system would be great, where you could walk up to people and try to start fights with them. If they don't want to get into a fight with you, so be it. But if they do, then the world should be your playground, where Home suddenly becomes exciting.